大家好啊，歡迎繼續翻到嚟浩仁實況。今日我哋要玩嘅遊戲係《惡魔城暗影之王2》。上一集呢，完嗰陣時呢，我哋係死咗嘅，喺嗰個。跟住我發覺呢，跟住啲劇情全部都係咁樣跳嘅。咁我就自己過晒嗰啲劇情啦。而家就直接由冇記錯就係直接個機械人已經俾我哋打爆咗啦。打爆好簡單嘅，如果佢個動畫仲播緊嘅話就冇得睇。冇嘅話呢，就應該係直接同係啦，直接同大朋友打啦。我已經識得同佢哋打。OK， 佢轉形態啦。
Tonight will be your last, Princess.
佢又轉形態。好，嚟。
The stench of your soul.
無法格擋。按 A 係咩 ？A 係空格鍵。
It's disgusting.
我哋即係呢下俾好多都成頂。太多嘟嘟聲啦！呢隻 game 有啲問題。雖然我俾人打，但係我唔算殘得快啲。OK， 變咗半血啦，喺邊度？OK， 又嚟。得睇到都聲，我覺得呢隻 game 可能有啲問題。係咯。先，真係要反衝哇！唔得，又嚟！爆咗你堂先，真係死啦！真係死啊！好刺激啊！冇嘢好講。 啲我唔記得佢出咩？
You don't belong in this world.
我哋要快過你，好啦，我就預備同你打。嚟啦嚟啦嚟啦 ！OK， 終於打死佢啦，打到爆咪，兼係咁嘟嘟聲。即係點啊？投降。
Christus ab omni malo te defendat, maledictiat excommunicati daimones. In virtute storm factorum Dei
I was
nomini.
like you once.
佢講緊啲咩？唉，冇字喎。一嘢殺咗佢。
But your God showed me another path.
Messias, Emmanuel, Soter, Salahot, Agios, Inkiros, Athanatos, Jehovah.
佢仲想殺佢，殺唔到。
That's why the power of your God cannot destroy.
Separamus, a
Because
creatura
I
isca,
am his chosen one.
et ab omni loco.
佢練緊咒語想殺個主角，
Haec nomina et digna Dei.
又喺度練咒語。
Quaesimus vobis, at
兩個人都一齊練咒語。
Ut non habietus.
OK， 跟住唔知發生咩事。
Potestatum per pestem nec per aliquod. Quandeamque maleficium nocere e incantationem
我真係冇嘢可以講。
in
總之就係好
anima
笑。
nec in corpore.
所以其實呢隻 game 有啲問題，唔知點解個 mouse 係咁嘟嘟聲，其他 game 唔會。我就係要睇下點，如果唔係可能呢隻 game 可能每個禮拜拍一集咁啊，因為嘟嘟聲都係一個好重要嘅問題。爆咪就另一個問題啦。咁其他 game 嘅 mouse 都唔會咁樣，話呢隻 game 嘅 mouse 就會咁。佢搶咗，變咗紅色個十字架。係咯，變咗紅色，頭先明明藍色。話說其實呢條片已經跑10次以上啦，我可以同大家講嘅，因為佢嘟嘟聲太嚴重啦。今次我過咗就應該唔會再拍過啦。咦，後面有條友，有打唔係嘛？
In ages long past, there was
Okay,
once a
I can
warrior
check.
who was both noble and brave beyond all measure. His deeds of heroism and skill in combat were legend. His name was whispered within the hallowed halls of men
大家
for
聽得明就
countless
聽啦，
generations.
我都有少少聽得
Yet
明。
now his name is lost. Lost in the mists of time forever. It is said that destiny delights in the misfortunes of men,
即係
and
話
so
呢
it proved
本
true
書
for Gabriel Belmont.
記載咗主
For
角嘅
even
故
after
事。
defeating the Lords of Shadow
頭先
and
做嗰啲
ending
嘢
their
只係
reign of
故事裏面發
terror,
生嘅
his
嘢。
soul was consumed by the very darkness that he sought to destroy,
殺死咗呢條
as that
友，
ancient prophecy
又殺死
foretold.
埋呢條友主角。
Whomsoever defeats the Lords of Shadow will sit upon their
最後
throne
主角坐
to
咗喺個王
rule
座
as the
上面，
Prince of Darkness.
呢個主角咧應該
But before
跟住就
fate had played its hand, and
係咪女
unknown
主
to
角？
Gabriel, his
有 baby
beloved wife Marie conceived a son by him. The Brotherhood of Light warned her of that ancient prophecy and the terrible fate which
跟
lay
住唔知
before
發
her
生咗啲咩
husband.
事，想殺
So,
佢。
with heavy heart, she concealed her pregnancy. For it is written that only the blood of that lineage has the power to defeat the Prince of Darkness.
OK，
Thus, when newly born, the child Trevor
BB 出
was
世啦，
hidden from his
主角個
father
仔。
and raised a holy warrior of the Brotherhood
哇，咁靚
in
仔。
secret, so that one day he would be ready to stand against his own blood, as foretold.
好啦，
That day would come
跟住
some 25 years later, for what
25
had
年後
once been Gabriel Belmont was now a powerful
佢老
vampire
豆就
known as
燒咗個
Dracula,
陣。
the Dragon. The Brotherhood of Light fought against the onslaught of his
佢老豆
dark
攞起呢
armies,
把嘢
which laid waste to towns and villages across the land. but a
其實係
little
咪佢老豆
vague.
嚟啊？我都唔知。
Trevor was now fully grown to manhood, and the truth of his origin and destiny of the Belmont clan was finally revealed to him. So he set out to confront his father and end his family's shame forever.
跟住又離
But
開咗
Trevor failed and was mortally wounded in the confrontation with his
自殺。
father. He was no
唔係
match
佢老
for
豆殺佢
Dracula's
啊？
terrible power.
跟住自殺
Yet,。as he lay dying, Trevor finally revealed his true identity. Dracula was driven mad with grief and rage over the
跟住佢又
revelation.
黐埋線。
He desperately sought to save his dying son by giving him his own lifeblood.
佢用佢
But it
嘅
was
生
too
命之
late.
血去拯救佢個
So
仔。
he thought. Dracula buried his son within the walls of his great castle, and then
跟住帶
swore
走咗佢。
bloody vengeance upon the world. Raising an army of creatures beholden only to him, he struck with fury and merciless cruelty at humanity. He vowed to hunt God's children for all eternity. But fate still had one last
OK，
card to
已經
play.
完全唔知發生緊咩事
Dracula's
啦。
blood
大家聽得明就聽啦。
and that power now coursed through the veins of his dead son, slowly reviving him over many years, until
哦
one
即係
night
復活咗。
he emerged once more into the world, not as a man, but as a creature like his father. What had once been Trevor
Creature.
Belmont was now gone forever. He was now a vampire like his father.
哦，做
Though
咗
he
咁鬼。
swore that he would not be like him, he would take the name Alucard. He would be a
Alucard.
force for good, opposing his father's capacity for evil. In that very moment, Alucard swore to destroy Dracula.
我哋係用佢個仔定係用
But
翻
fate had
老
something
豆？
else in mind. Meanwhile, Trevor's own son grew into a fearsome warrior with a reputation that far exceeded even that of his illustrious father. Simon Belmont knew little of his own lineage, nor his importance in the events to come. All he knew was that his mother had died at the hands of Dracula's minions when he was but an infant, and his father had been killed in single combat with Dracula. Found and raised by the people of White Mountains, Simon had but one purpose in life: to destroy Dracula for the murder of his parents. After years of training in the arts of war, Simon set off for Dracula's castle and a date with destiny. Once in the castle, Simon met Alucard, and knowing little of the true identity of his companion, joined forces with him. Blood bound them together, and fate took a hand
如果有人
once
知道
again,
劇情講咩，可以
as
不妨喺
finally
下面
they
留言
met
話俾
their
我
dreaded
聽。
foe in mortal combat. Simon defeated Dracula with his whip, and yet Alucard sensed that all was not as it should be.
OK，完啊嘛。
Would return.
呢個就係本書嘅內容。OK，好耐之後，仲有劇情睇。佢係咪復活咗啊？跟住，我估。我諗佢係復活咗啦。哇！要咁樣衰啊！OK，攞上身嘅阿伯，而家先開始真正劇情。 都係佢之前嗰座城堡啊嘛，應該都係。
An unusual hiding place for the Prince of Darkness. Don't you think?
Zobek, where have you been all this time?
佢坐翻佢自己嘅王座上面。
And what of you? Why have you been hiding all this time?
呢個係之前嘅人定係？
Don't you dare call me that. Isn't Dracul.
唔知點。呢個係再甦醒嘅佢。
What do you want, old friend?
Satan's acolytes are readying for his imminent return. Help me stop him. Or you and I will become his favorite pets. For all eternity.
呢個人係走過嚟揾佢幫手，唔知阻擋呢個。OK。再諗翻起之前嘅事。個槍就因為之前佢自己跌咗出去，所以又爆咗。好陰森嘅氣氛，呢隻 game 玩到而家，好陰沉、黑暗嘅氣氛，我都唔知講乜嘢好。話說，如果去到現代呢個咁嘅古堡度變成歷史遺跡，應該一早就俾人揾到啦，係嘛？佢條屍。應該係英國式嘅古堡啦，係咯。對正頭出面即刻有間乜嘢啦 ？OK， 我哋可以操控啦。今集就去到呢度先啦。大家見到啦，呢度係現代嚟啊嘛。咁就係啦，去到呢度先啦。如果中意呢條片嘅話，就 like 啲片啦，同埋 share 呢條片出去啦。同時亦都可以訂閱我嘅頻道嘅。下次繼續我哋嘅惡魔城之旅啦。再見咁多位，拜拜。